This is Prowler671, and this will be my video submission into Comics with Bueller's 500 subscriber contest. And that contest is going on now and will end on June 21st. And as Bueller said, that this is going to be a Thunderdome style raffle contest with winner taking all. He does have 3 rules. The first one is you have to be 18 years of age and older, be subscribed or be a subscriber to his channel, and lastly is have planet Earth as your homeworld. What he's looking for is the answer to 2 questions. The first one is, what is your best find / best deal? And the second one is, what is your favorite 90s TV show? And he has 3 ways you can enter the contest, and depending on each way you can earn additional points towards the number of entries you can get into the raffle. First one, if you can just leave a comment in his video that announced the contest, and if you answer both questions, you can get 2 entries per for a total of 4 entries. The second way is to tag him on Instagram at Comics with Bueller, and then you take a photo of your best find or your best steal, post it on Instagram, and tag Bueller in the photo, and you'll get 3 entries for that. And then for the second question, take a photo of your favorite 90s TV show, post it on Instagram, and tag Bueller again, and you get 3 more entries for a total of 6. So if you leave a comment and do the 2 Instagram pieces, you can get a total of 10 entries. And then the last way you can enter is what I'm doing here now, is making a video. But you need to let Bueller know that you're making a video so he can find it. And he also says that if you make a video, you will qualify for additional prize. So if you make a video, answer each question, you can get 10 additional entries per question for a total of 20 entries. So if you do all 3 versions of entering into his contest, you can get a total of 30 entries. So he says the more entries you do, or the more entries you get, you have a better chance of winning. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and let me start with question 1 is, what is my best find or best deal? Recently I was watching a video by Reggie, the IFBB Pro, of him showing one of his first place prize for winning a IFBB contest, which was a nice, beautiful sword. And I mean, it's not the little like cheap sword. I mean, it's big. It looks like a Conan-like sword. So in that video, he also mentioned that Bueller had used either swords of various styles and sizes to open mail. So keeping in that same vein, my best deal or best find is also a sword. And this sword I found in an antique store probably about 10 years ago when we lived in Maryland. And browsing through the little booths, one of the things I like to do is look behind things, because you never know what you can find. And sure enough, this particular sword was sitting behind a bunch of stuff. And when I found the price tag and flipped it and saw how much they were asking for it, I told my wife at the time, I gotta have this sword. So when I brought the sword up to the counter to pay for it, even the guy was not sure. You know, he kind of gave me that look like, this can't be right. That he even called the owner of the booth and asked him, do you have this thing priced right? And the guy says, yep. You can sell it to him for 165 bucks. And I've seen swords like this go for more than $1,000. So here it is. Here's my best find. It is a World War II samurai sword. And some of the research that I've done on this particular sword, or the sword itself, or the style of sword, is that it was mass produced, and it was issued to the NCOs, or the sergeants in the Japanese Imperial Army. And I actually had this sword authenticated because in the tang there are characters that tell you who the maker was, where it was made, and what year. And so I had a friend in Japan who was living in Japan at the time, and I sent her a photo of the tang with the characters, and she was able to, at least, she said that the Japanese language that it was printed in was a little older than what she was used to, so she had an older Japanese friend translate, and so I was pretty impressed. The thing is, she sent it to me, and sent the information about the translation, and I have misplaced it. But I could tell you that this is an authentic World War II Japanese sword that I bought for $165. Let me try to get this open here. As you can see, the blade itself is in awesome condition. There are actually little tiny nicks along the sharp edge, so it looks like this sword was actually used to cut things. So I don't want to know what it was cutting, but I will tell you that this sword was actually used. Okay, so going on to the next question is, what is your favorite 90s TV show? And of course, this is an easy one for me. It actually started, the show started in 1989, but finished up in 1999. So that show is Seinfeld, and I love that show. That I've watched every episode, even if I watch reruns of those episodes, I still laugh so hard as if I've watched that show for the first time. That's how good these shows are, and how much I really enjoy Seinfeld. So there you have it, folks. That is my entry into Comics of Bueller's 500 subs contest. I will leave a link below to his contest, so you all can actually go in and look at it. And I encourage you to also do a submission, whether it's leave a comment, Instagram, or make a video, or all three. That will only increase your chances of getting a win from Bueller. So, all right, so there you have it. That is all I have to say. So happy hunting all. This is Prowler671 out.